Welcome back to Recap It. Today we are going to recap a 2022 romantic comedy movie titled Marry Me. Kat Valdez, a pop diva, is set to marry in front of a crowd of her adoring admirers. However, she discovers her fiancé's unfaithful methods seconds before the ceremony and has a meltdown on stage. Kat locks eyes with a total stranger in the throng and marries him on the spot in a fit of inspired craziness. As pressures strive to keep the odd newlyweds apart, they must quickly decide whether two individuals from such disparate worlds can discover true love together. But before we begin, please consider subscribing to this channel. Now, without wasting any further time, let's begin, shall we? The story begins with Kat Valdez, a music superstar, receiving media attention. She is presently promoting her Marry Me tour, which features her fiancé, international musician Bastien, singing the smash tune of the same name. They want to exchange vows in front of millions of fans at an upcoming event. Kat is frequently accompanied by her manager, Colin Calloway, her assistant, Tyra, and her secondary assistant, Melissa. Kat is looking forward to the show, but she is concerned about the estimated 20 million plus viewers. Lou and I meet Charlie Gilbert, a math teacher who is also a recently divorced single father. He tries to show Lou that he is a cool father by spending time with her, but she is adamant about not joining his math club. Parker, Charlie's coworker, is his best friend. He tries to form a bond with Lou, but she is clearly uninterested. Parker invites Charlie and Lou to accompany her to the performance because her girlfriend abandoned her at the last minute. Charlie grudgingly accepts the offer. They watch Kat's dancers dressed as attractive nuns perform her song Church. The event will draw to a close with her and Bastien singing Marry Me and then getting married. Before the big moment, Bastien greets Kat and wishes her luck, but Kat watches her team glancing uncomfortably at their phones. She wants to check Colin's phone before taking the stage, and she discovers a TMZ video of Bastien and Tyra making up in a hotel room. Kat is carried up to the platform, distraught, and must address all of the people in the audience as well as those watching from home. She basically tells them that because of this realization, she is no longer marrying Bastien and that she needs to do something else. She spots Charlie waving a Marry Me sign in the audience and decides to have him walk to the stage to marry him on the spur of the moment. The entire audience is taken aback, but Charlie agrees to go ahead with it nonetheless, thanks to the encouragement of Parker, Lou, and other ecstatic spectators. Kat and Charlie are married when the ceremony is completed. Tyra tries to explain herself after the show, but Kat pushes her away. Bastien also tries to explain his side of the tale, but Kat refuses to listen. She takes Charlie home and drops him off. As word of Kat's sudden choice spreads, many people are left perplexed, while others still wish Bastien was with her. Despite Bastien's best efforts, Kat refuses to listen to him. Colin provides advice on how to deal with Charlie, but Kat insists on staying married to him until they straighten things out and the media hoopla surrounding the concert meltdown subsides. Colin pays a visit to Charlie, who is with Parker, to give him advice and even money if he agrees to go along with it, but all he wants is for things to be right with Lou. Colin transports the two to the set of the Today Show for a news conference where Kat and Charlie would discuss what to do and say in light of the scenario. They field the appropriate questions and charm themselves to the press by stating that they are fully devoted to this new partnership. At a bowling alley, Charlie joins Kat on their first real date. He enjoys himself with her, but he is uneasy with Melissa and Kat's personal videographer, Kofi, following and filming their every move. They form a bond and discuss their previous unsuccessful relationships. Charlie has to cope with overzealous paparazzi as they spend more time together, but he has Parker to help him deal with them. Despite flirting with other women, Bastien continues to try to get Kat back. Kat subsequently travels to Paris for a play, but she calls Charlie and expresses her delight at hearing from him, and he appears to share her sentiments. Kat surprises Charlie and his classmates at school as they prepare for a mathlon contest, and it is here that Kat meets Lou for the first time. Lou cost them a win the previous year since she had stage anxiety and couldn't answer her question, according to the other pupils. Kat shows the kids a video of herself forgetting lyrics to her song at the VMAs, demonstrating to them that everyone experiences such a moment. She assists the students in their tournament preparation by answering arithmetic questions and doing dancing movements. Later, Kat visits Charlie's apartment and presents Lou with a fancy purse. Kat and Charlie then discuss Kat's possible return to Bastien and how it would be a case of repeating old mistakes. He invites her to a semi-formal dance in the spring, which she accepts. Charlie arranges for Parker to collect phones at the dance so Kat is not disturbed by the children and employees who are fans of hers. Kat walks on stage during the dance to perform an old song of hers, After Love, and she asks Jonathan, the music teacher, to play an instrument for her to sing along to. Charlie declares it to be his new favorite song after the dance. He returns to Kat's apartment and plays his old favorite song from Camelot, If I Would Ever Leave You. Kat expresses her enjoyment of the music, and she and Charlie share their first true kiss before proceeding to intercourse. Kat and Charlie start dating more seriously and spend their time doing things like breaking into a mansion and playing around inside, then riding the Wonder Wheel in Coney Island. Bastien shows up to school while practicing for the mathalon, surprising everyone. He proceeds to inform Kat that her song Marry Me has received a Grammy nomination, and she has been invited to sing the song with him at his Madison Square Garden concert in the hopes of influencing her win. Bastien offers they do the song's slow ballad version, which they would have performed after the ceremony. Kat wants to participate in the concert, but Charlie is hesitant because he is afraid she may return to Bastien. Regardless, he offers to help her. The program continues at MSG, with millions of viewers watching the Marry Me performance, while Charlie sits at home with Lou and Parker, waiting for Lou to persuade him to go to the show. When Charlie sees Kat at the after-party, he tells her that he doesn't think they can continue their relationship since he doesn't feel like he belongs in her world. Kat writes a new song called On My Way after spending time apart, which many fans believe is about Bastien. Charlie travels to Peoria with Lou and the other students for the mathalon. Kat and Bastien appear on Jimmy Fallon's show to promote the song and prepare for a love duet, but Kat has an epiphany and informs Jimmy that On My Way was not written for him. She says her goodbyes to Bastien for the last time before heading to the airport to catch a trip to Peoria. Colin assures her that despite the fact that the flight is sold out, he has the final ticket. Kat arrives on competition day and meets with Parker to help her get there on time. They hire a bus driver to transport her, and she arrives just as Lou is getting ready to answer the final question. The other students make fun of her because of her stage fear, but Charlie tries to cheer her up by dancing with her. Despite the fact that Lou answers the question properly, she exceeds her time limit and the other team wins. Lou believes she is to blame for another loss, but Charlie tells her that everything is alright. Kat shows up to offer Lou some words of encouragement before telling Charlie how she truly feels about him. She holds up a placard that reads, "Marry me, again." The two declare their love for one another and kiss in front of the entire audience. Kat and Charlie are shown teaching his students how to learn through dancing after they reconcile. We watch recordings of many couples discussing how they met, such as Colin and a Fallon employee named Annika, Melissa and a mathalon coach named Manny, and Kat and Charlie who say they met at a concert. And this is where movie comes to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, until next time.